Morning all. Okay, let's have one or two 5-minute games this morning. So I had a difficult game last night over the board. Thinking I missed some strategic breaks. Let's see if I can play at least a good 5-minute game today. So do I play E5 here? Is that any good? I'll go with this. I should inhibit development. Yeah, it is a bit early in the morning and I shouldn't be playing this early in the morning. Yeah, just... Okay. Can black untangle here? So bishop f4, bishop d3, bishop f4, bishop d3, queen e2 after. I think black, if black wants to liberate, it will be with e5 later. So I want to try and make that difficult. I suppose taking knight d4, threatening knight e6, potentially. That might be good. e5, knight e6. There's also queen h5 on the cards, potentially. Presumably he finds this position difficult. I think it's a nice pawn sack in general. Aha. Okay. I just go for that. That's an undermining point. I don't mind sacking the exchange, knight e5. Looks pretty dangerous. I've got nice control over e5 here. Right. Queen d4, bishop e5, I've got bishop c6, so it's dark square control. Not sure about hg instead, so I'll go with this. Bishop e5. Trying to control e5. I think it's important here. On bishop g7, maybe h6. On queen b6, that's different. Queen a4. Or just hg. Maybe just hg there. Okay, possibly knight e5 here. We're just taking on c6 straight off the bat.
Check.
So knight e5 is looking interesting. Right. I just keep the grip on e5. Isn't that enough for the moment? So say bishop f4. It's got knight d7 after that. Knight c6. Or just f4. I'll go with bishop f4 and try and castle queenside. Right. suppose knight d7 looks quite tempting. Knight g4 I suppose is also tempting, actually threatening rook f4. He hasn't done that. Okay. Maybe I should stop knight g4 in particular. I'll take this. Stop knight g4 in particular. Actually, knight a4 to c5. We'll try and... Oh, okay. Bishop h2 here, just to avoid losing the bishop. Right, I can... Queen e3 might be possible. So bishop h6 or anything. Keep guard of f2. Okay. Still a little bit of compensation here, surely. G4 in this position. Just lodge that. D4, Queen C5. I think G4 is possible. Okay, he's got this target here. Let's get to that target. Maybe with Queen D3 now coming up. Queen D3 here. Takes Queen H7, Rook F1. Looks quite tempting. Rook F6, Knight G6, Bishop D6. I think I'll go for that. I don't think it needs too much calculation. Bishop E5, Queen H7. Right, it's definitely stopping that anyway. Okay. Rook H5 here protects E5. In any case, prepare to double on H7. Let's double H7. Right. Okay. Queen F3, I suppose Bishop E2. Queen D2 to G5. That might be good. Pin this bishop. This queen's going to go to B5 potentially. If I play Rook H7, Queen B5, check. I think that's pretty dangerous for his king. With the queen and knight there. I think it's pretty quick. Rook H8 takes check, check, and then mating on F7 or F7.
Check.
I think that's pretty quick.
Check. 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 Checkmate.
Yeah, I think just the initial pawn set is really dangerous here, but I mean, it's I guess with accurate play, it might be unsound in fact, but it's difficult in a 5-minute game, I think,
Check.
this position. I think Knight G4. Have you played Knight G4? Oh, it's my move here. No, I mean, instead of Queen E8. I was Rook H5. Possibly that holds E5, even against Rook F4. So, I don't know. It's got targets on the H file, And yeah, I think it was just dangerous black hair. Okay, comments or questions on YouTube? Thanks very much.